Now, after a major setback yesterday, actor Salman Khan's bail plea is scheduled to be heard in a Jodhpur court today. The actor was sentenced to 5 years of imprisonment in the 1998 Blackbuck poaching case by Jodhpur Sessions Court. He was also fined a penalty of 10,000 rupees. He was convicted under the Section 51 of the Wildlife Protection Act. The other actor who were co-accused in the case, which are Saif Ali Khan, Tabu, Sonali Bendre and Neelam, were acquitted. Salman Khan is currently lodged in the Jodhpur Central Jail while he awaits a decision on his bail plea. Khan was pronounced 5 years of imprisonment yesterday by a sessions court in Jodhpur yesterday. And now to give us more details on this story, I'm joined by Ramakant Gaur, a senior advocate joining us live from the WION studios. Mr. Gaur, welcome to WION.
Thank you.
So, actor Salman Khan's bail application is all set for hearing.
Right.
What are the two options that, Salman has if the bail is accepted or rejected?
See, normally in such cases, bail is accepted. If you look at the history of the trial, it went on till for last 20 years. It is not alleged till this moment that Salman has tried to tamper the evidence or hampered with the process of law. So normally the bail is granted. Now this is a foolproof case where the weapon used in this process, in this crime, was recovered. That belongs to Salman. The postmortem report supports that. Eyewitness is also supporting. So normally, in normal parlance, the court should grant the bail.
Right. So, there's also a possibility like what we've, witnessed in the past that, Salman Khan gets bail, knocks on the doors of the High Court. So do we see another big escape round the corner?
I don't see that. See, earlier what happened, we cannot relate both the things, both the trials with the same glass. If you look at the trial process, this trial went on for 20 years, say around 28 witnesses, yes. 28 witnesses were examined, 10 around defense witnesses were examined, 115 documentary evidence were looked into, around 15 articles used in the crime were considered, and a detailed judgment of 201 pages was passed. So everything is not that assimilating with the earlier trial. So it is not actually good for us to link the two and view the same with the same glass.
Right. Fair enough, sir. Mr. Gaur, also, that brings us to yet another big question. Why were the other actors, including Saif Ali Khan, Sonali Bendre, Neelam and Tabu, acquitted while Salman Khan had to actually face 5 years of imprisonment?
See, why Salman was convicted was only on the ground. The solitary ground is the statement of the witness, the eyewitness. Eyewitness saw Salman Khan shooting, whereas nobody else was recognized by him. Nobody else was, recognized and related with the crime. So, unless it is done, you cannot have a good evidence. And without the evidence, the judge has rightly exonerated the other.
Right. Also, Mr. Gaur, how do you see the bail hearing take? What is your take on how it's going to pan out? I know it's a bit of speculation, but how do you see that?
It may be a speculation, but the solitary ground for Salman Khan's bail is A, that he has faced the trial. He has not tried to temper or hamper with the witnesses. The appeal may take some time. And in that procedure and the process, the bail is the rule of the law and jail is exception. He was on bail for all these years,
But that also means that he can walk out free now.
No, it does not mean that. It is only the suspension of sentence. It is not bail per se. The technical word is suspension of sentence until the appeal is heard. So, if the appeal is heard and he is exonerated, it is a different thing. Today, it is only confined to one question, which is very little question, whether he should be allowed to be on bail whilst his appellate proceedings are taken.
Last but not the least, everybody, including a majority of Bollywood actors, are rallying for for Salman, saying that this punishment is harsh for just killing two black bucks. Do you see this conviction as and the entire punishment as a harsh?
A crime or a criminal cannot cannot walk away scot-free. Because he is a criminal, it has been looked into by a special judge, by taking into consideration various evidence, documentary evidence, statement of the witness, the eyewitnesses. It is not that something is being done just to implicate Salman Khan. It is not being done for that matter. So, Salman Khan is a big man, film industry is behind him. That does not mean that he has not done this crime.
Right.
Salman Khan has accepted that he was there at the place of incidents. It is in evidence that Salman Khan asked for the weapon. The weapons were brought from Mumbai to Jodhpur. It is also in evidence. It is uncontroverted evidence. There are various evidence. So, even if the film industry is behind Salman, they cannot remove the evidence. The evidence would remain at the same place, and a criminal is a criminal, whether he is Salman Khan or a passerby. It doesn't matter.
Thank you, Mr. Gaur, for bringing us all those details and adding your legal perspective to this story. And as you aptly pointed out, that law must take its own course, and that ultimately the truth does prevail.